get people in the comments.
All right.
It will be done.
When computer makes it live any day now.
It says live on my screen.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Car Talk podcast number 5. Today we have Parkin'Spot and Jacob Hardy with us. Parkin'Spot, would you like to tell everybody about your channel and what you drive?
Yeah, sure. I've been on YouTube since 2007. I've just had a lot of basic videos, just a lot of walkarounds of vehicles that I've owned over the years. Probably been over like 40 different vehicles. Currently, I have a 2014 Ford F-150 FX4 package. I've done a few mods to it, and I just recently got my dream truck, which is a 2002 F350 with the 7.3 turbo diesel in it. So I'm just doing some update videos on those, like kind of a build project on them, and I just like to keep all my subscribers up to date on that.
Okay. Jacob, you want to tell everybody about your channel and what you drive?
Yeah, so I just started YouTube about 5 months ago, and I didn't really go that hard at it until like recently when I just got my new car. I got a 2006 Subaru STI. It's completely stock, but down the road I'd like to do some mods to it and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. Check out the channel. It's just my name. See how it goes.
Yeah, they will all be linked down below, and once the video is uploaded, and I'm trying to freaking do an Instagram story real quick about the thing, and the iPad was being retarded. Okay, so first topic is, I brought this up in the last live stream, but since we have two different people, it'd be good to get your guys' thoughts because everybody has different, thoughts. And so, what, in your guys' opinions, what is a good first car?
For me, I would say probably older vehicle, preferably a manual, because if you have something older, you don't have to take care of it. If you just buy somebody that's a first-time driver a brand new car, they don't really learn respect for a vehicle properly. That's just my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, is there any specific cars you would recommend for somebody that's trying to get a first car?
Probably like a Honda or a Toyota, because they're pretty reliable.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like a Honda Civic, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I know that a lot of people recommend the Civics for sure. Jacob, what's your thoughts?
Well, hold on one sec. Let me all right. For a first car, well, technically my first car wasn't a car, it was a moped. But yeah, I drove that around for a couple months until I finally found like a cheap, like reliable car. I bought a 1992 Volkswagen Golf with had like 300,000 miles on it, and I got it for $200, and it was manual. It lasted me a while. It lasted me like 6 or 7 months, and I pretty much just drove it, beat it. It was a beater. So I did all that with that car, and then that finally broke down, and that's when I got the Subaru. So I'd say definitely get an older car, manual preferably, because it's just a lot more fun. You have like more of a connection with your car, I think, and just an older car for sure, and cheap. So
yeah, I know I brought up my opinion in the last live stream, but in my opinion, I'd probably say like Honda Civic or even a New Edge Mustang, because you can find those really cheap and they're not bad in the reliable category either.
Yeah.
And of course, they come in manuals, thank God. Like, that's probably what I'm going to try to get here eventually is a New Edge, because, you can find them for a couple grand, which ain't bad for what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Trying to bring the comments back up on the iPad real quick in case anybody's watching right now.
All right.
Okay, no comments yet. Okay. I need to look and see what the other topics were. Whoops. Okay, so like I know I brought this up in the last live stream also, but we'll see what your guys' thoughts are. What do you guys think is your best bang for your buck car? We'll go with newer ones first, and then we'll do like older ones.
Hold on, I think my audio is broke.
That's a pretty tough one to answer, because there's, especially with the newer ones, because a lot of manufacturers are trying so hard to be number one. Like, everyone's doing a pretty good job at coming out with some really cool affordable options, you know, like loaded with hands-free and air conditioning and like all that fancy stuff that used to be things that you had to pay for back in the day.
Yeah, true. Like, honestly, one car I'd put on that list is a Corvette Z06. Because, I mean, for what you're getting, it's actually cheap for what you're getting.
What was the question? I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it like cut out the audio.
Oh, okay. I had asked, what do you think is the best bang for your buck car? We're doing the newer cars first, and then we'll do older cars.
Oh, all right. So newer. Like what? When you say newer, like what year? Like from what year?
Like, let's say the newer cars, as in like the new cars that are coming out, like 2017, 2018 model years.
Honestly, for like if you're going for reliability, I think Subaru, Nissan, or like my two, like they're up there for like reliability. That is, but
Yeah,
like
but like mostly what the question is, like, what's the best bang for your buck? Like, you get, like, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Like, it's cheap for what you're getting, basically.
All right, definitely GTR. I think for performance-wise, they're all-wheel drive. They keep up with Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and you're paying a third of the price. And
True.
I just think they're like getting the best bang for your buck for the newer years.
Yeah, because I mean, isn't like a decently optioned one like 90 or 100 grand or something like that
Yeah,
for a GTR?
right around 100 grand for the newer ones.
Yeah. Like, that's not bad, because I think the Corvette Z06 is around that, or maybe it's a little cheaper, I forget.
Yeah, I think it's around like 70, 80 for the Z06.
That's not too bad for
Yeah.
650 horsepower, 650 torque.
Yeah.
And you get the target top and like that. That's my pick all day, is the C7 Z06, because I mean, you get a sexy looking coupe that has that much power and is a supercharged V8. And hell, you even get a target top. You basically get a convertible and a hard top in one. What's not to like about that?
True.
Everybody calls Corvettes the midlife crisis things, but shit.
Yeah.
It's a badass car, though.
Yeah, they're definitely nice.
Now, to get into the older cars, in my opinion, the C6 Z06 is a really good bang for your buck car, because I think now you can get them for around 30 grand now, because they've depreciated a lot.
Yeah. I don't know.
See, I'm more into I guess like the poor man's version of the supercars, like the Mustangs and the older Camaros and stuff like that.
Yeah, true that. Because I know you can get the 4th gen Camaros for, I think, under 10 grand, I think. Same with the
especially out here,
Mustangs,
there's a lot of them
also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're pretty good bang for your buck cars as well.
Yeah. I like the for older cars like 2003 years. I think I like the Nissan 350Zs. They're like putting out what, like 250 horse, 260, and you can get them for around 10 grand. Even you can get some of them for 7, 8. So
yeah, the thing that's sad about the Z is not much has happened since then.
Yeah, exactly.
To that car.
Yeah.
And they're not really gonna do anything with it either.
Yeah, that's
which
true.
Sucks. I mean, I've heard rumors of them bringing back an S16, which I think would be awesome, but that rumor's been around for how long, though? Way too damn long. And I
Yeah.
mean, you'd think Nissan would come out with something else other than the GTR. Like, yes, I know the GTR is through the roof with sales,
Yeah.
but I mean, every YouTuber has one,
Right. Yeah.
or almost. I'm never
Yeah.
going to own one, so I'm never going to fit in that category.
I'd
So,
like to eventually.
honestly, if I had something around that price range, I'd probably get a Corvette. But I'm never going to really, I don't really plan on owning a brand new car ever.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with the older shit.
Yeah. That's true. I like the older cars too.
Like,
But
shit, honestly, if I had a truck, a Mustang, and a Corvette, I'd be happy.
mhm, that's cool.
Like, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the newer Mercedes AMG?
the newer
Uh,
what?
The Mercedes AMG,
I like them.
Which
I just
ones?
saw
Like
one.
the coupe ones or four-door ones?
the four-door one.
The 4-door one. I don't know if I've seen that one yet.
I know there's a,
Because I was
like,
just
I get
checking
so
out.
confused with the Mercedes
Yeah.
because all they are is basically a bunch of numbers and they all
Yep.
basically look the same four-door wise. And they, like, I'm not big into Mercedes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I respect them, and I like the, what is it, the GTS, or what was it? The fuck is the name of that Mercedes? Good God, why was your
CLS.
screen red?
Yeah. I'm on I'm on my Xbox. I'm trying to look up the new Mercedes quick.
Oh, okay.
The Mercedes CLS.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can get those for about 80 grand. You get one fully loaded with the AMG motor, and it also has you get the AMG motor, you get the nice Recaro racing seats, you get that like custom sounding AMG exhaust too.
Mm.
Yeah, like the
So I think that,
exhaust on those AMGs are pretty sick sounding.
It's
Like, I do have to
definitely
give
oh
them
yeah,
that.
I like it. It's just like too luxurious for me.
Yeah, like, I'd never see myself owning a Mercedes, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice though.
I mean, even as a daily driver, like, honestly, in my opinion, if I'm uncomfortable daily driving a Mustang or a Corvette, I don't care.
Hmm.
I'm in a Corvette or a Mustang.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I'll daily drive the shit if it's nice out.
Yeah.
yeah. What I think would be the best daily driver would be those Volkswagen Jetta TDIs.
Oh yeah.
Those things are phenomenal on fuel.
Oh yeah. They last forever.
Yeah. I had a 2002 and it was a 5-speed manual and it had the 1.9 TDI in it.
Oh
And
wow.
it had over 450,000 kilometers on it. And it was still going strong. I could get over 900 kilometers to a tank on it.
Holy crap.
Damn.
And it was only like $40 to fill it up.
That's not
Wow.
bad.
That really
Yeah.
isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just had one of those as like your daily driver and then had your nice project car, your nice Mustang or Corvette that you can drive when it's nice out.
Yeah. I'm not a big Volkswagen person though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
really my kind of thing. I mean, yeah, like for Eli from Ignition Tube, that's his kind of thing, the Volkswagen Audi stuff. But
Yeah.
like, I mean, I respect like JDM cars and like German cars and all that kind of shit. Like, I respect them, but I could never see myself really owning one.
Yeah.
I float more towards American cars for some reason. Like, that's just kind of
Mhm.
how I am. Like, if I'd ever own a car, it'd probably be an American car.
Yeah. That's how people are. You have like your muscle car people and your or American and then your JDM or
Yeah, like, I mean, I like both. I mean, like, shit, if I
yeah.
see a Skyline or something in person,
Oh
just because I
yeah.
like muscle cars more, it doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, oh, it's just a Skyline. No, I'd
Hmm.
probably losing my shit if I saw one in
Yeah.
person.
Exactly.
I'd be so pissed if I didn't have my camera with me,
Hmm.
or be able to at least get a picture or video or something of it. I'd be
Yeah.
shitting the brick.
Hmm.
There's so many
Okay,
people
we
with
have some
hostility.
comments here.
Oh,
Well, we have one comment or one person. Hey, what's up, Joel? Podcasting fool. Who are you calling a podcasting fool? Let me look up one of the other topics real quick that I had. If I can remember everything, it'd be a miracle. Oh yeah, here's a good one. What do you guys think of Mitsubishi making the Eclipse an SUV?
I think that's a stupid idea.
Yeah.
I know, right?
That is not cool.
Like, honestly, if you want an Eclipse, hold up. I have one up here real quick and say this is what you need if you're looking for an Eclipse, not some kind of freaking four-door.
Yeah.
I mean, not much, Joel. A lot of people backed out for today's stream because we were supposed to have a good amount of people in here, and then people backed out, and all I could manage to get was 2 other people so far. So, hopefully the next podcast will have a bunch of people this time. We definitely need to try to get you in here on one, Joel. I know the last time we tried to get you in here, we had technical issues, but unfortunately, but that always happens. I mean, shit, Rob Freddy's had that before on his podcast, technical issues. They had mic problems. I don't know if you guys watch Rob Freddy or not.
I used to watch him a lot, actually, back when I was in high school, and I had a lot of free time, but I don't watch much anymore.
What the fuck? Sounds like somebody's gonna go through the goddamn floor. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm not gonna show the fucking picture. The computer's being a turtle with loading Google, so forget it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you guys think about Tesla?
I like them. They're still fairly new here in Canada because we're just getting places that are putting in those the electrical plug-in things for them.
Yeah.
The charging stations. They're just getting places that are putting those in here now, so we're starting to see a few of them driving around.
Hey Jacob, I want to tell you something real quick.
Yeah.
Like it just showed your profile picture on the phone right now for YouTube.
Yeah.
It's missing the Y.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like when your picture comes up in the circle, it says Jacob Hart.
Yeah, that's funny. Wow. That's great. That's awesome. I love it.
Hey, as long as it ain't true right now, it's all good.
Look. That's funny. What else?
Oh. Oh my. Okay. Jacob, what's your thoughts on Tesla?
Hold on a sec.
Having camera problems?
Yeah. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, Tesla. I like them. I like the Tesla. I kind of wish I would have gotten into the stock, but they're blowing up, and I see them all the time now, and especially the SUV ones with the like the
Model X and
yeah,
what is it, Model S or something?
Yeah, I don't know the models, but I just look at them as Tesla.
I mean, shit, like they're supposed to be coming out with a pickup truck now and even a semi truck.
Really? Oh my.
Yeah, like we talked more into detail about that in the last podcast. If you guys want to check that out,
Yeah.
It was the one I did with about that Car Guy 11 and Eyesupautoart. If you guys want to check that out, it was a really good stream. But yeah, my opinions on Tesla is I think they're going to take over the fucking world, basically.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Like, another good thing is it's an American company. That's what I like about Tesla.
Yeah.
Like, it's not some foreign company.
Yeah.
And people are always like, American cars are shit. Bet you ain't saying that now.
Yeah.
You electric loving turds.
Yeah.
See, Jacob, what you said about stocks too. I was watching them when they first came out, when they're like $80 a share.
Yeah.
And now they're up to like $500 a share.
Oh.
I wish I would have bought.
Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
so back to Mitsubishi. What do you guys think about them discontinuing the Evo?
Well,
I think that's a stupid idea.
I mean, I'm a Subaru guy, so you got the rivals in there. But
yeah, honestly, in my opinion, I think it's like Mitsubishi's making a lot of stupid decisions right now. They got rid of the only 2 performance cars they ever really. Was that the only ones they ever really had? Was the Eclipse and the Evo?
I think so. I think that was
I
it.
mean,
Yeah, you don't
first they
really hear
quit
much.
making the Eclipse. Now it's a fucking SUV.
Yeah,
Then they get rid of the Evo. What are they gonna do next? Make the Evo a pickup truck?
probably. Probably will.
I mean, shit. Like at least Nissan's still making a sports car, even though it's only one now.
Yeah, true.
Like they
Well,
used to have how many? They
they
used to
still
have the
make the
Z's. They
370.
used to have the Silvias or 240s, whatever you want to call them.
Mm, yeah,
And I don't know what else, but
but
yeah,
yeah, I
like
mean,
that's the thing. Like it seems like all the JDM cars are going in the toilet. Like
yeah.
they used to have so many, now they have so little. And
Hmm.
now there was a time where there was only like one American performance car. Now there's
Yeah,
all of them.
yeah. I know.
Like I mean, shit, Mustang was the only one that went for the full since they started till now,
Mm,
Yeah, that's true.
because they never quit production on the Mustang.
yeah.
Which I mean, to Ford.
Yeah.
But,
Good for them, but
yeah,
you know.
I think it's kind of a shame that Pontiac went out of business though,
Yeah,
because I
they
mean
have
they
some
had
nice
like the
colors.
GTO, the
Yeah,
G8s, and
yeah.
I don't know whether to
I
mention
never
the
really liked the.
Solstice, but the Solstice was like a decent looking sports car. Like I never knew the Solstice existed until I watched Transformers.
Yeah.
But that was like to me that was like a grandma's sports car.
Yeah,
Like I never liked
yeah. Like
those.
honestly, one bad thing I have to say about Pontiac is Aztec.
Oh my.
But Walter White,
Oh
Walter
my.
White rocked one of those.
They're
Like
horrible.
that is the by far the ugliest car ever.
Yeah.
Like one thing I don't get is my friend Tim. He says that he likes how uh the Aztec looks, and I'm like,
Yeah, right. That's insane. No,
I'm
they're
like,
ugly.
good God. I'm like, are you okay, Tim? Do you need glasses, buddy?
Hmm.
But I mean, that's his personal opinion, though. I'm not going to bash
Yeah,
him for it, but still, it's not really the greatest looking car.
yeah. I
But
know. I mean, I made one a drift car on Forza before. That was about it.
all right, I got another topic. What is the fastest car you guys have ever been in?
Been in or drove?
We'll go with been in first and then drove.
All right. Well, me recently, I don't know if you guys know Street Speed 717. He's a big YouTuber.
Yeah, that's where I found
Um,
you from.
yeah. Anyway, yeah. He actually lives 10 minutes up the road. I see him here and there, and he ended up hitting a group of us up and was like, "Come out. We'll give you guys rides in our cars." And there was a Lamborghini, and then there was his 800 horsepower vet, and I got to choose which one I wanted because we didn't have a lot of time, so they could only give like a certain amount, or I could have ridden both. But I rode in
Yeah.
his. I rode in his because it's faster, and that was probably the fastest car I've ever been in. So
The Lamborghini was the green one, wasn't it?
yeah, that was
That was
Parker.
Parker's then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So what's
pretty
the
cool.
fastest car you? Or actually, no. Let's go to Parkin and see what the fastest car he's been in.
That would be my friend. He has a 1998 Toyota Supra. Swapped it. So
Yeah.
it's a JDM car. It's a right-hand drive. He put a Corvette motor into it, and then he just put a 80 mil turbo into it.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, and I think when he dynoed it, it was pushing almost 1,000 horsepower, and like that car's insane.
That's awesome.
It's
How
a cool
fast did
car.
it get up to when you were in there?
Honestly, I was just trying to keep my head straight on because
Yeah. I'd love to
I'm
Okay,
gonna
understand
try
what's
to
the
get
fastest
video
car
of
you
that.
have drove?
Me, fastest car I've ever driven. I don't know, but my dad has a 1990 Corvette ZR1, so that's pushing around 400. But I had a friend that had a I think it was 400 horsepower SRT4, and I drove that. But I'm pretty sure the Vet was faster than that. But I don't. It's been a while since I drove the vet, so I don't remember. But probably one of those two. So 400
The
horsepower.
90 was that C5 or was that still C4?
That was C4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the C4s because of that whole OptiSpark thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Because I
didn't.
saw Jimbo's channel. He had that problem with his C4,
Mm,
and I'm like, I don't mind the styling of the C4 and stuff like that,
yeah.
but just that whole OptiSpark thing is like so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I'd never consider getting a C4 just because of that.
Mhm. Yeah, but I guess it was one of his dream cars, so he had to get it. He found a
Yeah.
good deal.
Sorry, I was reading a comment.
No problem.
Charo10 says, I just came in here to give the Volvo Amazon a shout out.
Never heard of them.
Okay. Me either. Here in Denmark, if it's from before 1964, no seatbelts are needed by law, so you can actually catapult outside if you get into a crash.
That sounds
That
fun.
sounds lovely. Jesus. Okay, back to the topic at hand. Parkin'Spot, what's the fastest car you've drove?
I would be between the 2014 Camaro ZL1. It was a 6-speed, and
Which
you know, it had
generation
the
Camaro was it?
I don't know, but it's the 2014 model.
That would be the 5th gen, I believe.
It'd be between that and it was a 2012 Mercedes-Benz AMG, the SUV that they have, the all-wheel drive SUV.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that thing, it had I think it was about 600 horsepower,
That's crazy.
and that thing pulled real good.
Yeah.
Oh. I kind of feel underwhelmed of experiences here because my answers to this is not going to be very interesting.
Mm. Oh boy.
Fastest car I've drove. I haven't driven many cars, so I'd probably have to say my mom's '05 Buick Century.
Not bad.
Hey, I did get 115 before.
Not bad.
Fastest car I've been in. I don't know, cause now if it was coolest car I've been in my friend Leroy's '54 Bel Air before.
Oh, that's sick.
Cool.
Now, once when I ever get a ride in his 4th gen ZL or Z28, then that'll be the fastest car I've been in. But yet,
Oh wow.
but
Make sure you bring
yeah.
the camera.
Oh no,
Mhm.
duh! I'll be doing a reaction video to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure whether to say that my mom's car would be the fastest one I've been in or his '54 Bel Air. I don't know. I don't know which one's faster.
Wow.
I don't know how much horsepower the Bel Air has, but I know my mom's old car was a 3.1 liter inline 6 with 175 horsepower.
Wow.
I don't know if you asked the slowest car, I could easily answer that one. It would be my Nano's Chevrolet Spark with 85 horsepower.
Oh boy.
Mm,
Wow.
good Lord. You had to put it to the floor to get it to go somewhere. I swear. 'Cause that's the car I had to use to take my driver's test.
Oh man.
I think Jacob still has you beat on that one though,
Eh.
with his moped.
Oh yeah, my moped. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was first car. I haven't even got my own first car yet. So.
Yeah. Moped only does 50.
I wouldn't even guess it did that much.
Yeah. True. Oh well, it's fun. I do wheelies and jump stuff with it. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get a bike after that then.
Oh, I want to get a bike. I can't right now because I just bought the Subi. So after the Subi's, I'm situated with that. I get a bike.
Okay, here's another one. What is your guys' all-time favorite car? Actually, no, let's change that. What is your guys' dream car?
For me, it would have to be R34 Skyline.
Nice,
Nice.
nice. Unfortunately, they're not legal in the States yet,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
not yet, but soon.
But I know the ones that have gotten in the States, because I know there's a lot of them in Florida, a decent
Yeah.
amount in Florida. Like they probably got them from Canada because they're legal in Canada.
Yeah, true.
Because I know the Roads Untraveled actually did a video about his friend that got, I think it was 3 or 4 R34s
Really?
that was imported from Japan.
That's crazy.
I know a
Yeah.
guy in Red Deer that has one.
Really?
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
You should go do a video on it. That'll get a lot of attention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I might have to. I'll go ask him next time I see him.
Should.
Hey, remember who gave you the idea? Actually, let's go to yours, Parkin'Spot. What's your dream car?
Well, actually, I have my dream vehicle right now, which is that 2002 F350. It's just been a truck I've searched for such a long time, and I love diesels. But if we're gonna go for cars, I would say I don't know. It'd be probably the '79 Camaro Z28.
Nice, nice. My
Good one.
Yeah.
realistic dream car is a C6 Z06. Since they depreciated so much, that'd be a decent one to get for the money
Yeah.
it's worth now.
Now, if you're talking um, favorite, like affordable, like a car you
Yeah,
think
like
you can get.
actually, let's do affordable. Well, yours or R34s, they'd probably be pretty expensive, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, they're around. They're expensive, like 80, 90 grand.
Ew.
Holy shit!
Yeah, but
That's kind of why I did C6 instead of C7 because it's a little more affordable.
yeah, but if it was
But actually, if
affordable,
we're gonna do unrealistic dream car, shall I say,
well,
for
that's
the
what
real
mine is.
expensive ones,
Yeah.
for unrealistic ones, I'd say Koenigsegg Agera R.
Hmm.
That's my unrealistic one.
Well, my unrealistic one is the R34.
Yeah. Okay,
um,
so what's your realistic one then?
Probably my 2006 Subaru. So
Seems like everybody
Nice.
here has
yeah,
the realistic one
yeah,
except for me.
yeah. Just gotta work hard
But
and save up.
yep, true that.
That's what I did for the past 4 years.
So
Nice.
here's another topic. What's some of the craziest shit you guys have either done in a car or have been in a car and somebody else did the crazy shit? Actually, let's do with shit you guys have done that's crazy first, and then we'll do the being a ride along.
Oh boy. Well, me personally, my Golf, I had put new coils on it, and it made it handle a lot better, made the suspension a lot stiffer. So like, I would take turns super fast all the time, and like it would start to slide and start understeering and all this and that. But
Oh, I know how that is.
that's probably the craziest thing I did in my Golf. In the Subaru, actually yesterday there was a bridge, and I was out like 2 hours away because there's like a car show with like over 2,000 cars that I'll be uploading eventually. But we went to this spot afterwards, and there was a bridge, and it was like speed limit was like 25, and my friend was in the passenger seat sleeping because we had to get up super early, and it kind of like looked like a little jump. So like I got up to
Oh,
like
this should be good.
I got up to like 40, 50, hit it, and it just like it got a little bit of air, and then it came down. It didn't hit or anything, like scrape or anything, so I wasn't like mad. But
I bet it woke him up.
yeah, it woke him up, and he was freaking out. I wish I had
He's
my
like,
camera
"What the
on it.
fuck just happened?"
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he did. It was funny.
Wow. For me, I would say we were out at the lake 4x4ing, and there's a big area there where it was just mud, so we were doing a bunch of donuts and stuff. And I was in my new truck.
Mm.
It was probably 3 weeks old at the time, and I was doing some donuts in the mud too. And then this is where the lake kind of dissipated a bit, and I went over too far. And
Mm.
as I was doing my donut, I got caught and I went in.
You broke up a little bit there. You went what?
Yeah. I kind of went into this divot and the truck almost flipped over and it got like sunk into the mud and it was so
boy.
deep in the mud. I had to go out the passenger door. Yeah. It took took like 3 trucks to get me out. It was crazy.
Holy shit! Damn.
Yeah.
For me, probably some of the crazy shit I've done, of course, was in my mom's car. One thing that happened was there was a U-turn, and when I did it, the rear tires lost traction,
Oh wow.
and it turned into a drift. So it was either A, drift perfectly, or B, concrete wall.
Mm. Boy.
Like, I was partially scared and excited at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I actually did it perfectly fine.
Oh wow.
Like, I was like, shit, well, I guess watching a lot of Tanner Faust paid off then, I guess.
Yeah.
But that was many years ago. I don't remember when that was. And then another thing was like the 115 on a highway in Mexico.
Yep.
And then maybe I was a part of the Mexico Racing League just a little bit. I mean, who hasn't? So.
Yeah. Yeah, but fun time.
But actually, yeah, one crazy thing that happened when I was racing down in Mexico once or twice. This one, like, it was a Silverado or whatever. He was like this, and there was a car in front of him, and he went like this. If I wouldn't have hit the brakes, it would have been.
Oh wow.
So I was lucky I had good reaction time.
Mm-hmm. True.
So that was definitely one of the crazy things. So let's get into crazy things we've been shotgun.
Huh. I don't know. I have to think about it.
All right, I'll go first then.
Yeah.
So I was in my friend Leroy's Ranger, because he has an old, like one of the older Rangers. I don't know what year, but it was lifted and on these big tires, and it was wet out. And he was just like, and then the tires were squealing. We were sliding all over the place. I was actually having the time of my life. When we left the place that he worked, the one, because I went to work with him, he used to work at a garage, and the guy was like, you're gonna get scared shitless in that thing because it's unsafe as fuck.
Yeah.
The chassis cracked, the windows cracked. I mean, there was a shit wrong with it. The clutch half-ass worked, so it wasn't exactly safe. And he was like, you're gonna get scared shitless, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I was having the time of my life.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't understand. If there's something fun going on with a car, I'm gonna have the time of my life and not be scared shitless.
True that. Yeah.
But that's probably one of the craziest things that I've been in a car for.
Yeah.
Riding shotgun, that is.
I think mine is probably I have a friend that has a 2015 STI, and we had a really bad snowstorm, so we went out, and that was before I had mine, and I was riding with him, and we were just going through town, just drifting around all over and doing donuts in the middle of intersections, doing, I don't know, 65 down the highway, passing everybody in the snow. Yeah, that was probably the sketchiest thing we've ever done. But
I know another thing, like, you know how you said you caught air in your, what was it, GTI or whatever?
Yeah.
One time my mom was driving the car. This is before I even got my permit or anything like that.
Yeah.
There was this one part in LaVale where it was like a little hump and you could get air if you were going fast enough. Of course, now it ain't there anymore, unfortunately, because I wanted to do that myself one day, and that never happened because they fixed it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm unhappy about it. And I think she was going like 80 or something.
Oh boy.
And we went,
Damn.
that was fun. It was actually not that much air. Plus, I mean, it is a heavy car. It was like 3,500 pounds. So it's not really that heavy. So it really wasn't, I guess you could say, that dangerous. But it probably got like 2 inches off the ground, probably.
Wow.
Not that much. I mean, your GTI probably got a hell of a lot more.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've ramped it
That
before. with like
Because
5
that thing's
people.
probably like what, 2,000 pounds or so?
No, actually, it's all steel, so it's like
Oh,
it's like up there. It's a lot.
oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I guess I thought
Yeah.
my mom's car was a boat. Jesus, yours might be
hmm
worse.
I mean, it's small, but I mean, it's all steel, so
Ish.
yeah.
Okay, now it's mm-hmm. I forgot your freaking name and it ain't showing up, so I can't cheat and
Fucking
look.
spot.
Fuck.
Fucking spot.
I would say mine would have been with my friend. He had a company truck. This was he was working in the oil field, and he was bragging to everybody that it was his truck, but it was actually his boss's truck, and his boss was gone for the weekend, so he got to take it home. So he's trying to show off to everybody, and we went down to the river, and we park our trucks nicely because we're gonna get some nice photos of them. And then he comes in trying to show off, and he drives into the river,
Oh
and
God.
yeah, and just buries it. It's a 2015 Dodge Ram 1500.
Oh,
So yeah, he sinks
Well,
it in
not
the rock,
anymore. Now it's more like
buried in the river.
the Dodge Scuba 1500.
yeah.
It actually, he got it stuck so bad that when he's trying to get out, he pushed a rock about this big through the rim. There was a hole in the rim,
Holy shit.
and both front tires got flat. Yeah, it was
Wow.
pretty crazy.
Man,
Then
I
he
wonder what
got
happened.
laid off 2 days later.
I
Mm,
wonder why. He turned the Ram into a Scuba Ram.
yeah.
Shit, if I was the boss, I
It
would have
was
fired his
pretty
ass for
funny though.
that. Now, I know you
Yeah.
guys probably aren't really big into muscle cars, but what's your guys' thoughts on the Mustang turning into a hybrid for 2020?
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't
I'm
stick
actually
to
doing
that.
a video about that sometime soon. Car Talk video about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty pissed off about that. Just like with the Raptor, how the Raptor doesn't have a V8 motor anymore. It's just the
Yeah.
EcoBoost motor. It's so dumb. You got to keep that classic 5 liter into the Mustang because that motor's been around, and it was built for the Mustang, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's stupid.
Yeah, like honestly, I don't think that many people's gonna buy it unless it's like some kind of fucking secretary or some shit. Or it's
Yeah.
like insanely freaking cheap.
Yeah.
Because if it's more than the 5.0 or even the EcoBoost one, like even if it's the EcoBoost one, if it's more than those, people are gonna take EcoBoost or 5.0 over that probably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
Unless they're like one of the liberals or whatever that's got their ass so far stuck up the eco whatever. I still can't get over when every time your damn picture comes up, Jacob. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's funny.
Still says the Jacob Hard. I still can't stop laughing about that. That still cracks me up when it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
But
What about the have you guys talked about the Hellcat?
I've talked about it on a podcast before, but we can go ahead and bring up the Hellcat of the Demon or
Or not the
whichever,
Hellcat, I meant the
since it's
Demon.
two different people.
I meant the Demon.
Yeah, like we can get your guys' opinions because before it was other people, so we can
Oh.
bring that up.
I think the Demon's pretty cool for a production car to get those kinds of numbers. I think that's sweet.
Yeah, I think it's amazing actually, but I mean, for what it is, I don't know if I could ever because it's a boat. It's literally a boat, but
And one
like
thing I don't like about the Challengers is they've had
yeah,
basically
the
99%
same
of the
look.
same body style since
Yeah.
2008.
Yeah, they I mean, I don't
They
really
haven't
it's just a
changed
drag
much
car.
except like the tail lights and a little bit in the headlights, and that's about it.
Yeah. It's just a drag car. That's all it is. It's all you're gonna use it for, really. Because like, there's no
Well, I mean, some
handling.
people might daily drive it also, because I mean,
Well,
it is street legal.
the front tires though are like this skinny, and it's I don't know.
Well, all that actually, you get the drag radials on the front stock, and then if you order the Demon box or whatever the hell it was called, Then you get the skinnies for the drag racing. That's supposed to come on drag radials. But of course, if you drag race it, you're going to have to get an aftermarket cage in there if you want to be allowed at a freaking track.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like it.
Like, one thing I'm hoping is that Ford will do something to go against them just for the hell of it. Have another muscle car war.
Have you guys heard about The Exorcist?
Oh yeah, but that's not really Chevy. That's Hennessy.
Yeah, and it's not.
You can't really count it because hell, Hennessy's going to modify a Demon too. Power. So what the fuck's the difference?
True.
So I mean, you can't really call it competition because Hennessy's still going to do something to the Demon too. So I mean, it is somewhat competition, but it'd be nice if, like Ford, my one friend Chris brought up, it'd be nice if they brought back the Terminator Cobra.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Because that was like the Demon of its day, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be. I think a muscle car war again would be cool, just like they did in the late '60s.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Honestly, I'd be having fun with that. Like shit, muscle car war in my lifetime. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And then like Chevy come out with, like, honestly, I think, like, I know people want to associate like the Z28 with being like a track monster, but if you think about it, the ZL1 and the 1LEs are that. So if they brought back the Z28 as like a track monster, what's the purpose when all those other, like the 1LEs and stuff is track purpose? So why not take the Z28, turn it into something to go against the Demon?
True.
Because, I mean, clearly they're going to do another Z28 sometime, but we don't know when or how powerful it's going to be, what it's going to be used for. I honestly would like to see it used to go against the Demon. Because they already have, like, track-focused cars, like the 1LEs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's my thought on it.
Yeah. That would be cool. I mean, the Demon needs some competition, though, and it needs to be a production car. So.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be something that'll be
just, I mean, the
just a matter
Cobra
of time.
Jet and the... oh, sorry, what'd you say?
There's going to be something that's going to compete with it. It's just a matter of when and who.
Yeah, because, I mean, yeah, Chevy does the Copo and Ford does the Cobra Jet, but those don't count because they're not street legal. So those really can't count.
I don't know. I feel like Ford's going to try with the Mustang. But I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't know. Like, the way Ford's been going, I'm not sure if they'd want to go back to that.
Yeah.
Because they're thinking of the future, not... Like, honestly, the way the future looks is hybrids, electric, and EcoBoost and shit like that. So I'm, like, I wish Ford would do something to go against the Demon and bring, like, a whole muscle car war back. But I'm not sure if Ford's going to do it because the way they're going. I mean, hell, they took the V8 out of the Raptor, and they're going to have a hybrid Mustang in 2020, so...
Well, I was reading that they were going to change the, they're going to get rid of the 5-liter in the Mustang and then make it a 4.8 in 2018.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that what's in the 2018? Is the 4.8?
That's just a speculation right now, is that they're going to be doing that.
If they get rid of the 5.0, there's going to be a lot of pissed people.
Oh, I know.
Well, what I heard is that they just tweaked the 5.0 and gave it the more horsepower for the 2018 model year. Like, if they were to do something like that, they'd probably come out with like an S560 or S650 or whatever number they're going to put to it. But they'd probably come out with a new design and model if they were ever to do something like that. And not just pop a different engine into the same S550 body style. Like the 2020 Mustang, I don't even think it's going to be an S550. They're probably going to change it up to a next-gen Mustang.
Well, just like they're changing the F-150 body style in 2018. So maybe they'll be changing the Mustang body style at the same time.
Yeah, because I know here soon the Corvette's going to have a new body style, the C8.
Oh, yeah, they're going mid-engine. So.
Supposed to be mid-engine.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is interesting to a point. I mean, yeah, the purists of the Corvettes aren't going to like it. But, I mean, if you think about it, the Camaro is nipping at the Corvette's heels.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Because, I mean, shit, the new ZL1 has the motor from the Z06 in it.
Mm-hmm. Mid-engine's the only way.
And, I mean, the new ZR1 might just be a tweaked version of that LT4 motor.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not, like, I did a video about the ZR1, but that was a couple months ago. Like, there was rumored to be a new LT5 motor coming out. That's supposed to be, like, dual overhead cam, and I think it was push rod? No, is it the push rod one they're doing now?
I don't know.
I forget what the other thing was, but I know the dual overhead cam was one. Like, and other speculations is that the LT4 is just going to be beefed up for the ZR1, and the new LT5 is going to go in the C8, which would make more sense to bring the new motor in for the mid-engine one and make that dual overhead cam and whatever the other thing was that I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It says like, I thought that motor was going to be a dual overhead cam.
Yeah, but I think that's what they're going to do with an LT5. Like, I've heard rumors of an LT5.
Yeah,
actually, I think there was a legitimate source that. Yeah, like, I've heard there was supposed to be a legitimate source for an LT5, like it was in some kind of dealer thing or something. That's why people were thinking it was going to be in the ZR1, since the ZR1's supposed to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Possibly, because they might even wait to, like, that's the thing, we've seen it testing, but most of the big auto shows are already over with.
That is true. I didn't think about that.
Like, isn't the only one really left in America is the, wasn't it like the LA Auto Show or something? I think Subaru WRX fan said in one of his videos, or somebody did, I forget. But there's like one more left that's in America, and I think it was in September or something like that. I forget.
I don't know.
But so it could either be at that, or it'll just be the first American car show next year. Or auto show next year.
Yeah.
But I mean, the way things are sounding, it should be a 2018 model year.
Well, that's everything that I've been reading says 2018 for it. For the
Yeah.
LT. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I haven't really been looking into it much.
Which would make sense, because they've had the Z06, the C7 Z06 for how many years now? 2016 and 2017, I think.
I think it's 2015.
Oh, because didn't they change the body style for 2015?
I think. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. Yeah, because I think they changed the body style from C6 to C7 in 2015, and they came out with the Stingray, but I don't remember if the Z06 came out the same year as the Stingray or the next year, which would be 2016 model year.
Yeah.
I think it was 2016 model year, which means the Z06 has been out for 2 years.
It might have been.
Something like that. I was kind of happy they brought the Stingray back.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But yeah, that's like there's a lot of things we don't know about. And if you think about it, Ford has been pretty absent from the auto shows this year. And they got to be up to something, because shit, they only have 2 model Mustangs, or 3, because they're not bringing the V6 back for 2018.
Yeah.
What do you think about that Focus RS?
I like them.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty badass car for what it is.
Yeah, I like them.
Now, there's plenty of stories of people using the drift mode button and crashing into walls, but
yeah, but I like the blue color they used. I like that blue. It looks really good. The hyper blue.
yeah, like if I'd ever get an RS, the only color would be blue.
Yeah,
that blue color, because
I don't mind
that's the only really color I could see the RS in.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I like that they're all-wheel drive. for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I could never do front wheel drive. I just hate torque steer. It doesn't get up and go. Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
my
that's kind
thing.
of the thing that sucks for me is most of the cars I've driven have been either front wheel drive. Like I don't remember if my friend's truck was rear wheel drive. It was one of the old 80s or 90s Toyota
Mhm.
T100s.
Yeah.
Or all
That's
Jeep
probably rear wheel
Wranglers are
drive.
either four wheel drive or rear wheel, right?
Rear wheel.
Yeah.
Because I've drove my friend Stan's '06 Wrangler. So I mean, yeah, I guess I have driven a couple rear wheel drives, and I think I kind of like those a little better.
Oh yeah.
They're a lot more fun, especially when you get some snow.
Yeah. You can slide it back
Yeah,
and back.
like that's the reason he has that Jeep is he has it as his fun car
Mm-hmm.
for in like the winter and shit.
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell him about the story of when you got your dream truck?
Oh, yeah, sure. So I've been searching for this truck for years, and I finally found it online on Kijiji, and I go up to Calgary to get it, and it's about an hour and 30-minute drive from here. But I had to go late at night because just the price that it was at, and being my dream truck with everything I wanted to get it. And he said there's a few other people that were interested, and they were going the next day in the morning. So I was like, you know what, I'll come right now. So I go up there, and we do the deal. I drive the truck back home, and by the time I get back, it's like midnight. So I park it. The next day, I go to the car wash, and I'm just cleaning out all the rubbish in the back and out of the box and stuff. As I cleaning out the back, I reach under the seat and I pull out this little knapsack. And inside the knapsack, I find two handguns and a big bag of 9mm ammo.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The 9mm had the serial number scratched off of it, and then the other gun was a 357 Magnum.
Damn. That's crazy.
That
What did
had
you
the
do with
numbers
them?
partially scratched off.
Yeah, they're trying to scratch the numbers off, but they gave up, I guess.
Did you keep them or did you turn them in?
I turned them in.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep
I didn't
that.
want to get caught with the one
Yeah,
because it's a felony with the serial number scratched off.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's never
there's
good.
no, there was a little bit of cash too, which I didn't disclose in the video that I posted on my YouTube. But
Mm.
yeah, I kept the cash.
I would have.
I mean, hey, it ain't illegal if there's a cash in your car. I mean, the guy sold it to you with the cash in the car.
Exactly. I got a little better deal now.
Yeah.
Was it a lot or was it a little?
$600.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
You paid how
Yeah.
much for the truck?
I paid. Well, I traded them. I had a 2001 Audi.
Mm.
It was like the Quattro and everything. It was a pretty cool car. I traded them that, and I paid 900 for the car, and then I gave them $3,000 cash.
Not bad.
That's not
Yeah,
bad for that truck.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm pretty happy. I had to
Mm-hmm.
put $3,000 into the truck though to get it fixed.
Mm.
Yeah.
But so I'm kind of borderline at where the value is because around here they're still selling for about $12,000 right now, like where the kilometers and the body style and everything are at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wow.
you got a pretty good deal there.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
Like I know if I ever got a truck, like I'd probably either get 2006 Silverado or 2006 F-150 probably.
I wouldn't get that with that 5.4 motor though for the F-150.
Mm.
For
Like another
those
thing is,
years,
I'm not sure what years the trucks came in manual though.
I haven't seen any in those years that are manual.
Like that's the thing I
The
want.
diesel,
Like one thing I want to know
yeah.
is like what was the last year that both of those companies did manual in their trucks? Because honestly, if I could have all my cars manual, I'd be happy.
Well, you can still get the diesels in manual.
Even the new ones?
Yep. I know. I think Dodge actually is the last one that's doing it still.
Huh.
Yeah.
Which company was it that's still doing it?
Dodge
Yeah.
or Ram.
Yeah, I'll pass on that one. I'd rather have a Chevy or a Ford, honestly.
I like the Ford Ventures.
Yeah.
Like I know my friend has an I think it's a 90s, I think. It was more like the box style one. Box looking one.
Mm-hmm.
But his is a manual, so I know they came in whatever year that is. But
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like I like the style, like Street Speed 717's Duramax, right?
Yeah.
Like I like the body style of that Silverado.
I do like his. His is pretty cool.
Now I wouldn't have it that lifted, but
Yeah.
like I like that body style, and I searched up 2006 just as a random number, and it showed up that body style. I'm like, okay, 2006 it is then.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if there was earlier ones that looked like that or what, but
Mm-hmm.
It was from 99
like,
to
I know more about
2007.
cars than I do trucks. So
Yeah, me too.
See, and I'm the opposite. I know more about trucks than I do cars.
well, hey, it's good to have somebody with different tastes in here, so we have different opinions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like that's why most
Yeah.
of my streams, like there's some muscle car guys, there's some JDM guys or German cars, and now we got one with trucks. So yeah, so if we can get you in other live streams where we have muscle cars and like honestly right now, cause Jacob, you like JDM cars a lot, right?
Yeah.
Trucks, I like muscle cars. Perfect.
Pretty much.
Now we need somebody that knows a shit ton about the exotics, and then we're good.
Yeah. There you go, JR Garage. He knows all about that.
Oh yeah, true. He was actually supposed to join tonight, but I don't know whether he didn't get my Instagram message in time that I sent him the email.
Yeah.
Because I had to email him the link because I'm not friends with him on Facebook or have his number or anything like that. So
Have you ever met him?
not that lucky yet, but
Yeah. I don't think he lives that far from me, actually.
he's in DC/Virginia, somewhere
Yeah.
around there.
He's only a couple hours away.
Yeah, like same for me. Like I think DC's like maybe hour and a half, 2 hours from me or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
I know like
You guys are talking about,
Harrisburg
like,
is like
Washington?
2.5 hours from me.
Yeah. Would
If
you?
I was to go up that way.
That's Washington you guys are talking about?
Yeah, DC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not, I think it'd only take me like 10 hours to get there.
Yeah.
10 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, honestly, like, if I had a car, for some of the things, if I had a car, I'd be willing to make the drive. Because, I mean, like, my friends that are in Richmond or PA or, like, down in DC, like Jeffrey, I mean, shit, I'd be willing to make the 2.5 hour drive or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, it's not really that far.
Yeah.
I mean, on the map, it might look like it, but...
It's always better to drive with somebody, too. Like, if you have a couple friends that drive, like, it's a lot more fun, because...
Yeah, like, if you have, like, a group of cars or whatever.
Yeah. Because we had like 25 cars yesterday. We were up at 4 in the morning, and we left around 5. We all met up at like Sheets, and we all left, and we had to drive an hour and a half to get to this Cars and Coffee meet in the morning. And the meet didn't start till 9, and we got there at 7, and it was already filling up. And like throughout the whole day, there was over 2,000 cars there, and it was insane. But
Wow.
it didn't feel like an hour.
The
and a half
last car
drive.
show I went to, the turnout was 3.
Really?
Well, plus that was at the racetrack, and it was a car show. There's plenty of race cars
Yeah.
for the practice and the endurance race that was after, but
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a video of that on my channel, actually. The
Yeah.
car show part. There was a Nova, there was a 54 Bel Air, and a Ford Galaxy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and there was actually a 2013 Mustang that showed up, but it wasn't in the car show portion. But I still got coverage of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Wow.
see a Mustang, I'm not going to pass that up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like the next car show that I know of around here is May 20th. I don't know if there's any in between now and then, but that's the recent one I've heard of.
Yeah, you just gotta look it up.
And I know
I get
Schaefer
all.
Ford is supposed to have one in June or July.
Yeah, I look up all my meets on like Facebook and stuff and find one there.
Yeah, but I know from Maryland, I don't really know of many places that show them.
Yeah, they're
Because
usually.
like there's like the only groups I could find was Southern Maryland.
Yeah,
That ain't gonna help me.
yeah.
Here in Red Deer, we do them
Maryland.
in
Hey,
the
what's
summer
up,
months.
semi-car guys? We
Thursday.
got somebody in the comments. If you got any questions for us, go ahead and ask, because we're willing to answer questions in the comments. What's actually the best car you guys have seen at a car show?
Huh.
Hmm.
Well, I've seen my dream cars before in real life.
Nice.
So,
I know for me, it would have had to have been back in, like, before the car show I did at the racetrack. The last one I went to was at Schaefer Ford in 2014.
mm-hmm.
So it had been a while. But here's the thing, though. The fucked up thing was, back then, I didn't know what this car was. Because I
Yeah.
took pictures and shit back then, so I was looking through them all. And I looked, and I was like, holy shit, that's an '08 Bullet Mustang. There's a
Wow.
fucking Bullet Mustang there, and I had no clue that was a Bullet Mustang when I went there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know much about cars back then. Like now, I know like 50% more about cars than I did back then.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. But yeah, so what's some of the best cars you guys have seen?
I mean, I've seen it all, from lifted trucks to like slammed
Yeah,
cars.
like before I was not really big into the car scene, like knew much about them.
Yeah.
Like now I'm actually trying to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like try to get it to as many meets as I can, meet as many people as I can.
Yeah. I
Like
like.
the first day I went to the racetrack, I made a couple friends. One or two or three of them subscribed to me,
Oh wow.
which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then ironically that day I went to the track, I ran into my friend Leroy there.
Not bad.
I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know you were gonna be here.
Yeah. But
It'd be nice if people in the comments would ask questions. That'd give us something more to talk about.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I just little off topic, but a couple like an hour, like 2 hours ago, I got home from work, curbed my wheel.
Oh no.
I was so
Ugh,
sad. So
that's
sad.
not good. Were they expensive wheels or?
They're BBSs. They're about $900 for four.
Ew. Ouch.
Yeah,
Bet that's burning a hole in your pocket right now.
dude, it hurts. I mean, I'm not super mad, but because I plan on using them for snow tires, snow wheels, and
Oh.
then getting like better wheels for
Like,
summer.
was it really bad scrape damage on them, or?
I mean, it's pretty bad, but I think I can sand it down and like do something to make it blend in, not look bad, or not look as bad. So see what I can
Yeah.
do.
There's actually a really good video on YouTube on how to fix curb rash. Like if you have curb rash on your rims.
Yeah, I was looking them up right as soon as I did it. They just say to sand it down. One of them said use Bondo. Another one was just like sand it down, um, just get it as smooth as possible, and then just plasti dip the whole rim, and you can't even notice
What's up,
it.
Steven Universe 67? He just joined in the comments. If you have any
Hmm.
questions for us, go ahead, ask them in the comments, and we'll get to them if we're not talking at the moment.
Yeah.
You guys have any specific car topics you guys can think of that would be interesting?
Hmm.
Or even like stories you have of like something you've done with cars or a cool story or whatever. Kind of like he had the one of finding guns in his truck.
Um. I don't think so. I don't think I have anything weird or like extreme like that. Um, hmm.
Well, I don't think many people have.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I don't think so.
Hold up, Zach. Or fuck, that's not gonna help me any. I was gonna send him the link again, but I forgot I copy and pasted your email for
Uh, well, if you click
for
if you click clipboard, it'll bring it up. I don't. You have an Apple or an Android?
Apple.
I don't know if they have it, but if you hold down, you can click clipboard on Androids.
Oh shit! Listen to this. Steven Universe 67 said he found a brand new phone in his car.
Oh wow,
No.
Well, that's a hell
must
of a
be,
find.
must be nice,
Like shit, I would have been jumping up and down if I found that shit to give me another camera to record with.
right?
That'd be pretty sweet. Like I'd be happy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure who this guy is though. Did you guys post on your social media about it?
Nope.
No.
Okay, well then maybe he subscribed to me and I didn't know about it then.
Yeah.
Because I know when some people subscribe to you, it doesn't show.
Yeah, I know
Like
what you mean.
sometimes it shows the people in the thing and sometimes it don't.
Mhm.
So, like the reason if it's showing me when I'm talking, it's because and it's not showing me. It's because I'm trying to get the situation with Zach to get his behind in here, even though he's late.
Yeah.
Oh, so he is
Unfortunately.
joining.
Yeah, he said the app kept crashing on his phone. Awesome,
Mhm.
Steven. Thank you for subscribing. Awesome content in the future for sure. I may be a small ass channel, but I'm working hard to get bigger.
Yeah. Keep at it. I think consistency is the biggest key.
Yeah, like that's one thing I've been doing pretty well is doing 3 times a week.
Yeah, I've
Oh
been
shit,
trying to
I
do
don't know
around
what.
two.
Hold up. I know what I can do. I can have him send me his email, and then I can do the same thing I did with you.
True.
You guys can't talk while I'm doing this. We don't want people to get bored. Oh, apparently Steven has a channel, I guess, also, because he said me too, but I suck. I suck,
I mean, dude,
but
you just got to do it. You literally just have to do it. That's like the biggest thing is just do it. Just post videos. Like, you can be the stupidest stuff. Just post videos and you'll get views.
yeah, like sometimes some of the stupidest freaking videos are the ones that goes fucking viral, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. Like there's shit like the stuff with people doing 1,000 degree knife challenge and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in my opinion, that isn't, the most. I mean, yes, some of it was kind of cool, but I mean, pepper challenge and shit like that, and
hmm Just stupid stuff. Or even if you like cars, just go to car shows, film
yeah, like if you like what Jimbo told me, like I did a all right answer or did a Q&A or whatever for on his channel. Like I asked a question, and his advice was obviously consistency, and then find your niche of
them. Yeah.
what you want to do on YouTube. Like mine's cars or whatever.
hmm
One thing he says was like if you want to make Corvette videos, which is what he did
Yeah.
to start off with. I mean, yeah, I like Corvettes and Mustangs, but I don't have one. So,
Yeah. Exactly.
all right, everybody. My friend Zach, Eyesupautoart, is in here. If you guys watched
Hey,
the
guys.
previous stream, you know who he is.
hmm
Fashionably late to fashionably late.
Yeah.
Better late than
And
never.
Yeah.
what's up, Matt Rosenthal? He's in the comments as well. If you guys have any questions for us, we'll answer them. If you guys want to post some comments or questions in the
Well,
comments.
hey, it's like 9:15, and I have to get up super early in the morning for work, so I might have to run.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right. It's all good. We still got 2 other people here for
Yeah.
now, so we should be able to keep it going for a little bit.
Someone to take my spot.
I'll take your spot.
Yeah. I mean, this was
Yeah.
fun. This was sick. So
Yeah, we should get you on here another time
yeah,
sometime.
definitely. Just message me.
Like, I'm not sure when the next one's gonna be. I have to find out, when people are free for what day, or
Yeah. Sounds good.
that's the hard part, figuring out when people are free.
Yeah.
Then like there's
Exactly.
supposed to be so many people in today's, and they all just called off last minute, and I'm like, fuck,
Mhm.
what the
Yeah.
hell? I'm not sure when the next one's gonna be. Yeah. Zach,
But
you made
yeah,
the same mistake as Marco yesterday.
Yeah.
just shoot me a
All right,
message
see you
whenever.
later, Jacob.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you. See
Talk
ya.
to you guys in the future.
All
Yep.
right, cool.
Rosenthal. Okay, my bad, Matt. Rosenthal. My bad.
How does that
I butchered his last name.
work?
My bad. My bad. My bad. Rosenthal. Okay. Sorry about that. And Steven Universe wants to know what's all of our favorite cars. We did go over this in the stream a little bit earlier, but we can go ahead and say it again for you. I'll go first. I personally love Corvettes and Mustangs. Like, eventually, I'm going to own both.
Ambitious.
Zach, how about you?
I'm kind of I don't know. I'm kind of a sucker for the Chevy Vega. I mean, that's just
Didn't you used to have a Vega?
Yeah, I had one and I regret selling it so much. But it needed some money and I didn't want to put it in it, and I had another car and I was kind of like,
Yeah.
just felt like it was time to get rid of it. But
hey, you never know. You might find one in the future and make that your project car.
no, I absolutely plan on getting one in the future. That is for sure.
Then you can make YouTube videos about it.
I could. See, that was the thing. Like, if I had it, I could have done that with the other one. It was.
Like, I mean, even with your Eclipse, you could probably do some YouTube videos with it. Like, if you ever do anything to it.
So boring though. Like, it's boring to drive. It's boring to look at. It's just like it's.
And now it's an SUV.
You what?
Yeah, I know. That's sad that it's an SUV now, an Eclipse.
That's true. I don't know.
That is pretty sad.
Maybe when I get the GTI running, but the Eclipse for right now is just. I don't know. I'm just not interested in it anymore. I've had, I guess, all the fun I could have with it. Like, the only thing that makes it interesting is it's convertible. So, like, that's its one redeeming.
So if you were to sell the Eclipse, what do you think your next car would be?
Probably, I don't know. Like, I would do, if I could find a deal on a nice, like, even NA Miata, I would do that just to have something a little different. But I don't really want a convertible. That's kind of the thing too. But I would go Mustang. I looked at the Genesis coupes pretty hard.
Which model Mustang would you get?
Like I kind of said yesterday, like S197. I think doing a 65 Shelby GT350 kind of inspired
Yeah.
car. Like, if I got one, I think that's what I would do with it.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you could get one
I'd
of
go
the
white
05 through 08s because they look pretty similar to
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the older ones, and then
Yeah.
just make it look like a GT350.
Yeah, that would
I
be
mean,
the
shit,
idea.
people
You
might
do,
bitch
like,
at you for like putting GT350 stickers and shit
get
on
the
it.
sticker
Like,
and then,
fuck 'em.
like, white and blue stripes and do like side exit exhaust.
Yeah, like that's the thing with the GT350s. If I'd ever have one, only color would be white with blue stripes.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
Like if I when you vision GT350, that is the exact colors that pops in my mind.
Yeah. But that's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I'd like to have that version of S197 because it looks so similar to the older ones.
Yeah, I mean, the Force.
Like, if I could find one cheap enough, that's a really good deal, I'd get that over the New Edge,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Then black with blue stripes, and then I'd change the taillights to something else. And
Yeah. And the Coyote's just such a good motor. It's hard to.
well, actually, the Coyote isn't in those.
Right. I know.
It was
but
the
I'm saying
4.6.
That's the downside about.
Or no, maybe it wasn't the 4.6. It was
No,
the
it's a
3
4.6.
valve, I think, that
It's
was
a
in
4.6.
those.
It's a 4.6, but the downside is you don't get the Coyote.
You can always put one in it later.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know if I'd swap in a Coyote. They're so big.
Honestly, if I'd get the S197 and have that as like my Mustang, because obviously I want a Mustang and a Corvette at some point.
Right.
If I have that as my Mustang, I'm gonna probably swap a Coyote into it at some point.
That would work.
Then maybe supercharge it also.
There you
Maybe.
go.
Maybe at some point.
I don't know. I'd consider putting an LS in it if the motor went bad or something.
You get a lot of backlash on that for sure, though.
Stockholm. I mean, no, but the Coyote is such a wide motor. Like,
Yeah.
swap one into a new Edge, like there's an amazing.
Yeah, it's
amount.
tight. It's
you
a
have
tight
to do
fit.
an incredible amount of work to get it in there.
Yeah, it's a tight fit in the new Edge because my friend
Yeah.
Chris Seppel has that in his car, his
Yeah.
new Edge,
You have to do it.
and it's a really tight fit.
Yeah, and it's like work to just get it in there. So
It's like trying to fit freaking a 2X shirt on someone that's a 3X.
right. But yeah, I mean,
I was trying to think of a way to make it like pants, but I couldn't think
I
of
don't
how to
know.
say it correctly.
like
So
I have no loyalty to motor swaps. Like I think like the RB, I think it was an RB26 that they put in the Mustang in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. I think that's a hoot.
yeah,
Like, and actually, if I got a Genesis coupe, as much as I'd think about doing the V6, I'd almost go with the 2-liter turbo, just because if it does blow up, there's a $3,000 LS swap kit for it.
that's
So,
what I was about to say. It'd be
I
kind of
have
funny
no-
if
I
somebody
have
put
no
an LS in
loyalty,
a Genesis
you know.
coupe.
Yeah, I like the LS. LS swap the world.
Yeah, I mean LS is a good motor. Like you can get
it's
them, like we
cheap,
said
it's
in the last
reliable.
live stream.
Yeah,
You can get them for pretty cheap. Like the LS1 is around like, what was it, $600, $900, and then
yeah, depending on
LS2 and LS3s are like
yeah,
1,000,
they're
2,000,
more,
something like that.
but I mean that and the five, like it's just a small. It's a lot. Like it's not. I mean, you can get a lot of power out of them, but it's a really small
Yeah.
package, and everyone's done them. So it's like any questions you have on it, everyone's done it. Like you can
Yeah, like
find
everybody
that
knows
for
about it.
anywhere.
I mean,
and
like I
everywhere.
wonder what cars have not been LS swapped yet.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
I mean, next thing you know, like if somebody brings in a R34 Skyline or something, there's probably not going to be an LS swapped one of those too.
Why not?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but
No, not at all. If you didn't feel like dealing with
Yeah.
all the plumbing of the turbos and whatnot, well, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like American engines, honestly. Like I know more about probably those than the JDM ones.
hmm
Like shit, I can't remember. Like you said, what the ones in the Skylines were RBs
26
or something?
Yeah.
Like the only ones I can remember for a fact are the 2JZ because you hear of them so often.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, like Fast and the Furious, 2JZ, no shit.
They're popular, but I don't know.
Yeah, 802 Garage is in here. He said, Coyote, if only they weren't so expensive.
Yeah.
I know, because like the one my friend Chris Sipple got in his car was like 13 grand, and I think that was the one he out of a truck. It was the 400 some horsepower one.
I didn't even know they put that motor in a truck. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I just didn't know.
The
Uneducated.
5-liter?
Yeah, the 50 Coyote. Didn't they have those in a truck or something?
Yeah, that's what I have in my truck in my 2014 F-150.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what Chris said, is that it was out of a truck. The 50 he got. And that was 13 grand right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that motor's been around for such a long time. Like, there's got to be thousands of them out there, and there's so many parts for those too.
Yeah.
Especially like the wrecked Mustangs. Like you
Yeah,
could
with all
probably
the
get a
wrecked-
salvage
Yeah.
Mustang and then that has the 50 in it and
That
you
is
know.
true.
get the whole car for really cheap and just take the motor out of it and scrap the car again. Well, depending on like how bad it is, like how
Yeah,
bad the body
part it
is.
out.
Like if
I
it's
mean-
not bad, you could probably just fix a couple things or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's so many wrecked Mustangs, it ain't funny.
Right.
Because people get them that don't know how to handle that much power, and then they go and wreck them.
But I mean, it's even like cars these days, just in general, have so much more power than they did back in the 60s and 70s and the 80s. So like,
especially like American cars, like the Mustang, the
but I mean,
Camaros,
even like
they're either
Speed
400
3.
horsepower or more.
Yeah, but even like the Mazda Speed 3, like I mean, the torque steer is a bitch, but like cars these days just 300 horsepower from the factory is like not even a big deal. But,
Yeah,
like
honestly, even the 200 and because what the new Civic Type R is what 205.
I think so. Is it not more than that?
No, it's not more than that. Like that's the thing. Like nowadays, if it's 200 something horsepower, you're like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, for real. Because those 6 Civics had 197 with the K20.
Like that's the thing. I don't know why they don't put more power in the Civics. Like even the Type R. Like isn't that supposed to be the top of the line Civic?
Yeah, I think so.
Like you think they had more than 205 fucking horsepower? Like come on.
You would think so.
Like but, shit, I mean, you could. Like the older ones are probably around the same horsepower or a little less.
Yeah, well, I mean 197 is not far away, and I think when they went to the K24, I think they got more. They might have got 205.
Yeah, like there's not much difference. Like why would people buy a new Civic if the only thing different is really the exterior and a little bit of the interior?
God,
did you guys see how much horsepower the 2018 Civic Type R is going to be pumping out?
No.
It's going to push 300 horsepower to the front wheels.
Wait, did you say the Civic Type R?
Yeah, the Civic Type R. 2018.
I heard it was only like 205.
Nope.
The SI has 205.
horse.
The R has 305. That's what somebody just said. Matt Rosenthal. Not Greg Rosenthal. Matt Rosenthal.
Oh, well, shit. Well, then whatever the fuck article I read, they must have been bullshitting. I think that was one of the big magazine ones. Like it was either Motor Authority or something like that. I think I read the article on.
Huh.
Well, I worked at Acura and Honda for over a year, so I keep up to date with all their stuff. And like I still get all like the articles and stuff that the dealers get before they're released to the
public
stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah.
So you probably know more than the freaking car pages do.
Some of them. I mean, I know a lot of people sell that information to them, so could be the same
true.
stuff.
Yeah, possible. Okay, so what do you guys think is the best car that came out this year at auto shows?
Toyota. It's called the Toyota FT4X.
That's a mouthful.
No, but it's basically a Honda Element. But the press release was, it's like a millennial geared car, and the press release literally says things like millennials are fond of the outdoors, but operate almost fully inside, and it's casual core exploring. Oftentimes, like it's just this most bullshit art. Like I think the guy wrote it as a joke, and then whoever was in charge was like, "Yeah, this is great." Like
actually, that reminds me of something that came out at I think it was New York Auto Show, but not many people published about it.
Right.
Believe it or not. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but a company called what was it? It's Trans Am something. They turned a 6th gen Camaro into a Trans Am, and it was at the New York Auto Show.
That's kind of cool.
Wow.
I'm actually doing a video about that this week, if I can record it tomorrow. If I can film it tomorrow, it'll be out Wednesday. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a video about that because I thought that was pretty cool.
There's a company that was doing them with the 5th gens. I can't remember what it was called.
I think it was the same company, I think.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Like they did it with the 5th gen, and then now they're doing it with the 6th.
Yeah, the Banda replicas and stuff.
I'm not going to say too much about it because then nobody's going to watch tomorrow's video. So, or not tomorrow, Wednesdays. So I'm not going to say too much. You'll have to wait for that.
I like that Audi Q8 concept that they came out with. They released it at the Detroit Auto Show. So that new SUV that they're coming out with.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Is it? Who's releasing it?
Audi.
Okay. Audi.
Yeah, Audi Q8. It's called.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Q8. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Matt
Yeah,
in the
that
comments says
thing looks
he
sweet.
said 2018 Camry.
I haven't seen it. I wouldn't know.
They basically gave it a facelift, pretty much.
Okay.
Tried to make it look more aggressive and shit, even though it's a sedan that's popular with old people and
Right.
poor people.
Did you guys hear about the Kia Stinger?
Yeah, they actually
2000
follow through with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The 2018, I guess.
Nice. That's not a bad looking car. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot different though.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it'll kind of like, I feel like Hyundai did it, or Hyundai, with like the Genesis Coupe and the Veloster a little bit. Just kind of.
Yeah,
like,
it almost looks like they're taking design points from that.
yeah, but then even it just kind of like dips their toe into the performance, and I don't know, I kind of feel like it gives them some credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, not just being the, shitty.
Yeah.
grocery
One
getter.
thing I do want to bring up before we get any further, before I forget, is if anybody watching this stream is a YouTuber and wants to be in one of these, hit me up on either Facebook or Instagram, and we'll see if we can get you in here. Because, I mean, like today's, a lot of people skipped out, and I had like freaking 20 minutes to try to find people. Like, I was lucky Parkin'Spot joined. Like, it was like right on the fly. Like, I asked him, like, what was it? 5-10 minutes before?
Yeah. Yeah. Scraping
It was
the
like
bottom of
last
the
minute.
barrel when you came up with me.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you eventually, actually.
Oh yeah.
But since I thought there was gonna be a shit ton of people in today's, I wasn't gonna, ask, and then we have too many people. And then when one by one, I was like, oh shit, I need to find people. And you were one of the first people I thought of.
Well, it'll be good for your next shows because then you can have your list and you'll be like, all right, this guy's into trucks, this guy's into imports, this guy's into luxury.
Like, honestly,
Yeah, so
I
it'd be a
usually
really
ask all my
show.
YouTube friends and then weed out who can't join whatever.
Yeah.
It's like I also try to base it like if there's going to be, obviously, I'm not going to pick a certain day for the podcast to be, because then there's a possibility nobody's going to be available that day, and then I'm fucked. So
looks like it was raining there. He's got to dry the dogs off.
in the stream yesterday, his dog interrupted the stream. It was like bark, bark, bark.
Yeah.
It was even in front of the camera too, barking.
Yeah, because she was just sitting at my feet, and she just sat up yesterday.
Speaking of dog, we see your forehead pretty much. But yeah, if there's any other YouTubers watching this and want to join in on the podcast, I mean, there's a possibility of being with Rob Ferretti, JR Garage, these guys, or any of the other ones you've seen in previous streams. I mean, next couple weeks, if Hangouts is still working, I might have Garrett Mitchell on here. Trying to think on who the other, Rob Dom, a bunch of people. We just got to find a day everybody's free. That's the thing.
Day and time.
Yeah, like that's the hardest part, is finding people that are open the same day and the same time. That is the hardest part of this.
Yeah.
Like today's I almost got porked and had nobody. Like, I was so close to having nobody. Because I had 4 other people that were supposed to join, and they were like, "Oh, can't make it today," and it was like last minute, and I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" Yeah, last minute. Come on. Like, I mean, like, if it was an emergency or something, then I could understand last minute. But,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, whatever. So do you guys have any more interesting topics? Since we ain't really getting any questions from the comments, unfortunately. Would be nice.
I don't know. I might have to bail on you guys here. I gotta go take care of a few things.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we might
Yeah.
just end it there because nobody's really asking questions in the comments, and I basically went through all the topics for today that I could think of. So.
Oh, it's still like an hour and a half, so that's not bad.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Not too bad. All right, well, we're going to end it here. Thank you guys for joining or watching the podcast, the replay of it. Definitely subscribe to everybody that was in the stream today. Their links will be down in the below when this is uploaded. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast, and I'm not sure when the next one will be. But follow me on Instagram, and there will be information about when the next one's coming out whenever I figure that out. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely check everybody's channels out, and we will see you guys in the next podcast or my next video, whichever.